It's currently 7 o'clock in the morning out here at Vincenzo Field, and about the 7 o'clock to 7:30 range, we come out here, we water the infield and outfield, just get the whole entire field watered, keep the grass nice and green. And before we water, we always check the moisture out here, because if it's too dry, we water the whole entire field differently than we normally would. But if it's wet, like it is right now, we just give it like a light watering. We go 5 minutes in the infield, counterclockwise sprinkler, as you can see as it's going right now, and we have a spot in the outfield counterclockwise as well, and just gets the whole outfield, and we just go 5 minutes in each spot, and that's the watering for the day. But if it's dry, we have 4 spots in the infield of 8 minutes, and we have 2 spots in the outfield of 8 minutes. But it's been really moist here the past few days in the morning. It's been real foggy, just a lot of moisture in the air. So today's the 2-spot 5-minute plan for the watering. We use a regular sprinkler, you know, that you would buy at Lowe's or anywhere. It's a Gilmore, I believe. Does a great job. And we come out here and water every morning around this time, 7:30, and then we stay off of the field until about 9. That way it gives the water time to soak in, and that way we're not interfering with the water. We make sure that the water gets down to the roots, and that way we keep it nice and green. So after this, we're gonna move it here because the 5 minutes is almost up in the infield. But after this, normally go back inside and probably go to bed, wake back up about 8:30, eat some breakfast, and then the real day begins out here. So we're gonna change the sprinkler here, get the outfield all watered up, go back inside and come back out here at 9, and then the real work begins. And I'll show you guys the true daily routine of what we do out here on the field to keep it nice and in tip-top shape. So we'll see you guys then. Alright, so the field dried out. It's now time to cut the grass. And we basically use 2 different types of mowers to do this task. We got the main mower right here that we use whenever it's for regularly scheduled like cuts and stuff, which we cut 4 times a week back here. And on the days that we don't cut, we go over with the real mower just to like loosen it up and make sure it doesn't get too high. But today is a regularly scheduled cut day, so we're going to use this mower right here, and so we're just going to get started on that. So here we go. Cutting the grass is definitely the main part of groundskeeping. At any field, you definitely can't play on a field if it's way too high, but you just got to keep it at that right level. And that's just what we try to do here at Vincenzo Field. We try to keep the grass very nice and green. And because there's a lot of wear and tear on a wolf ball field. You know, it's a small area, a lot of traffic with people running on it and games every day. But we try to make the best of it, and we try to keep it as nice and maintained as we can. Now, we do keep it on a fertilizing program. We fertilize at the end of every month, pretty much. We just do the Scott's regular fertilizing plan that you can buy at Lowe's, and we just do that, and it does a nice job. It keeps it nice and green. And as much as we water, the fertilizer will always sink in, because if you fertilize and it doesn't rain, there's like a drought and the ground's real dry, it will kill the grass. And that's something that we definitely don't want. But we water every day, and the fertilizer just soaks in and just keeps the grass nice and green. It definitely grows like a weed, but I would rather want that than having to cut once a month because the grass is dead. Other than cutting the grass and keeping the grass nice and precise, another precise thing that we do is we edge the dirt line between the grass and where the grass and the dirt meet. Now, a lot of fields that I've seen, like football fields and all that, they don't really do this, and it kind of gives it like a funky look, like around the base area. But we just try to give it that professional look, and we try to keep it and make it look as precise as possible. After we get done edging, we lawn roll the field. In other words, we put a design in the grass. And this week we have like a raindrop type of design in the infield. We got diamonds in the front of the mound, diamonds in the back, and then we have curved lines that take the shape of the roundness of the mound. And in the outfield we have just a simple checkerboard. Putting designs in is pretty fun. I mean, we have so many different designs that we do, and like we get pretty creative with it. And last year around this time, actually, in the outfield we put the dome of the courthouse up in downtown, and it looked pretty neat. And like we just do a bunch of crazy stuff like that. And like this year for the playoffs, we might do what like Boston does and put the Jepson J logo in the infield. Like how the Red Sox have the Sox for playoffs, we're going to try putting the head of the Jepson Jays. And don't know how it's going to turn out, but if it does turn out very nice, it's going to be pretty sweet. And definitely put it up on YouTube for sure come September and October time, whenever the playoffs start. But yeah, we get pretty creative with the designs. And like after we roll the field and put the design in, we water down the infield. We like water down the dirt. We leave the tarp on the mound and all that. We may give it some water if it's like a hot day and it's like real dry outside. But other than that, we'll just water down the infield. We don't even have to rake it or drag it or anything. We'll put in the old bases and bring out the protective nets and stuff for batting practice. And today's not a game day. Unfortunately, we have the day off, so you guys will not be seeing that. But yeah, we just water down the infield, bring out the protective screens, the L screen, the batting practice home plate screen for behind the plate. And after batting practice, we pull all that off. We will re-drag the infield, pull the tarp off the mound, broom that, and we'll just do everything that we normally do for pre-game stuff to make the field look nice. We'll re-water it down, put out new freshly spray painted bases that are spray painted white, and it'll be game time. And after game time, we'll come out onto the field. Things are a little more lax. We're not really on a time schedule, and we'll re-drag the infield. We will fix the mound. We will pick up divots and stuff in the grass and all that. And at that time we will give it like a real heavy watering, like on the dirt. That way it builds up the moisture and stuff overnight. And like we'll water it so much that it will actually have like puddles and stuff on it. And that's what we want. So unless it rains, obviously, then we won't water anything. But most of the nights we just give it a heavy watering, and then we fix the mound, put the tarp back on the mound, fix home plate up, re-drag the warning track, and do all that. And that's pretty much our day here at Vincenzo Field. And at that point, we normally start our football games at 6 o'clock, and after a 6 o'clock game we'll end at like 7:30, 8 o'clock, and we will be out of Vincenzo Field at like maybe 9:30, 10 o'clock. So it's a long day. It's definitely a fun day. Do this every day pretty much, and it's just what we do. It's how we keep the field nice, and it's a lot of hard work. I definitely love doing this. It's something I want to get into college in, be on the grounds crew someday in professional Major League Baseball. That'd be pretty sweet. But yeah, I love doing this. It's definitely fun. And you guys just saw what it's like at a day at Vincenzo Field from a groundskeeper's perspective. So that's pretty much it. Join us next week on Inside Jay's Wiffle Ball, Monday at 10 o'clock. And that's about it. So I'll see you guys later. Hope you enjoyed. Leave your comments. And that's it. See ya. Join us next Monday night at 10 p.m. as we take you behind the scenes with the 4th of July festivities.